The plastic surgeon promised to make her eyelids look beautiful. Well, he destroyed her eyelids and in the process also lost his medical license as well. You want to learn what this is about? Come join me as I share with you some remarkable information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury trial lawyer practicing law in the state of New York. My wife is still on the beach picking shells, so I have a few moments to share this great information with you. So now, this woman wanted to have plastic surgery to improve the way that she looked. She wanted to improve her eyelids. It's a procedure known as a blepharoplasty. And now this particular plastic surgeon said, I can do that. It's a very simple procedure. It's a routine procedure for a plastic surgeon like me to do. I'm a board certified doctor. I've done this many, many times before. You'll have no problem whatsoever. The problem was he cut out too much muscle. He cut out too much tissue. So now he literally destroyed her eyelids and she couldn't even close her eyelids all the way. She would have to sleep with her eyelids basically 2/3 closed, which meant that her eyes were drying out at night, which meant that she was getting red eye, which meant that it looked like she had a problem, like she was an alcoholic. She had to go into work wearing sunglasses, and now she couldn't even blink fully closed. Every night she'd go to sleep and she'd cry. Why? Because she couldn't even close her eyelids. You know what the plastic surgeon told her to do? Not a problem. Just massage your eyelids because it'll loosen up the muscles and you'll be absolutely fine. Well, she tried that. Didn't work. Then he gave her some cream. Guess what? That didn't work either. She finally went to a second doctor, a second plastic surgeon, who took a look at her and said, here's the problem. The problem is that the doctor removed too much muscle. And when you do that, the lids will not close. And that's exactly the problem she had. And what did she have to do to fix it? She had to have significant surgery to try and correct the problem, but there were unfortunately no guarantees. What was remarkable was that this doctor was so arrogant and cocky that during his question and answer session, he came in dressed wearing a sweatshirt and sweatpants. Highly unusual for a very experienced plastic surgeon. Normally they are meticulously dressed. And needless to say, this was not the first lawsuit this doctor was involved in. In fact, he had over 10 or 12 lawsuits specifically alleging that he violated the basic standards of medical care, causing patients injuries. And it turns out during the course of our lawsuit, this doctor's license was pulled by the New York State Department of Health because they felt he was an imminent danger to patients like this one and other patients in New York. So why do I share this great information with you? I share it with you to give you an insight and an understanding into one case that I handled involving a plastic surgeon who promised he would make her beautiful when instead he destroyed her eyelids and in the process lost his medical license as well. You know, I realize you've got questions or concerns about your own particular medical malpractice matter. Well, if your matter did happen in New York and you're contemplating bringing a lawsuit and you've got legal questions, what I encourage you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. You know, this is something I do every single day and I'd love to chat with you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, G-E-R-R-Y, at oginski-law.com. That's it for today's quick video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a wonderful day.